Hey Aries, I hope you guys are all doing well today. We are going to do a reading for you guys and get messages from angels and spirit. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. Take what does resonate, leave what doesn't. And with that being said, let's jump into your reading and get your messages. Of course, the birds are starting in like always. All right, let's see. We're in July now. What's going on for our Aries in July? What messages? Messages you have for Aries, please, Spirit and angels. Please and thank you. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Sorry, I do not have a voice like an angel. All right, we have the Page of Wands and Hades in the background. So finding your passions, finding your adventure and your potential. We have the Knight of Swords. Whoa. This is looking good, Aries. So Knight of Swords, taking action with the knowledge and the wisdom that you have. So we've got our page that's sending you messages and ideas of your potential. And then we have the Knight of Swords, who is then taking that action from the clarity that you have and the knowledge you have. Let's see, what are you taking action on, Aries? What are you going after? Oh, not that much though. Your guys' cards are a little bit big. So I think it's sometimes hard to handle. Three of Cups. That's not Three of Cups. That's Four of Cups. That's not Four of Cups. Jeez. That's five? Where's the fifth cup? No, it's Four of Cups. Sorry. I say this to you guys every time I do your readings because these are your cards. And when I bought them just for you guys, and I had never used the deck before. A lot of the decks that I use, I've used a little bit, so I'm really familiar with them. But I love this deck. I want to buy another one just to use, but I like to have each sign have their own deck, so it has, you know, your own energy. It doesn't have other zodiac signs, other astrology signs energy. So anyways, Four of Cups, Two of Cups, so Four of Cups is in your main focus. So possibly being a little stubborn, bored or stagnant after whatever this is that you're trying to go after. That's using your potential and taking action. In your challenge and advice position, you have the Two of Cups, which is all about partnerships. Can be romantic or business or friendship. And let's get your last card, and then we'll clarify this up and get some more detail. See what's going on for you guys. All right, Spirit and angels, we need one more for our Aries. Please and thank you. That's Hades in the background, and he's saying, give me a kiss. And I say, come on. Which is nice. I'd rather have him back there talking than squawking and barking. All right, one more card for the Aries, please. Angels and Spirit. This must be a good one. All right, there we go. Justice. Justice has been showing up a lot in the reads, which makes a lot of sense with that full moon in Cancer, trying to find that balance between your head and your heart. So, and that's in one of your challenge and advice positions. All right, so let's clarify these up for you. Let's see what's going on with this Page of Wands. All right, clarify the Page of Wands for Aries, please. And thank you, Spirit and Angels. Does Aries need to know about this Page of Wands? Four of Swords. It's time to rest and clear your head. And then you have the Chariot and the Sun. Yeah. So you've been it's like you've been getting a lot of messages, ideas on your potential, on your gifts, on your talents, and to put them into action. And that comes from getting enough rest, from having a clear head, not being stuck in your head, having balance between your masculine and feminine energy, and knowing which path you want to take with this Chariot here. And it's also being divinely guided. The Chariot represents having the willpower to overcome the obstacles and challenges that might come your way, to ultimately reach what's going to make you happy, what's going to give you life, energy. So very nice, Aries. Very nice energy. You're on the right path there with what you're going after by having that clarity and knowing that it's going to take willpower and balance. But your end result is your happiness. All right, let's clarify this Knight of Swords. And that's probably where some of this stagnation and boredom's coming from that's showing up in your reading, because it does take a lot of work to start putting ideas into motion and into a plan. All right, under the Knight of Swords, we have Justice again. We have the Moon. So still trying to find that clarity and, leading with your heart, but thinking with your head, if that makes sense. Going after what your heart desires, but using your head for that plan, that strategy. You might be facing a few uncertainties about this idea or plan that you want to put in motion with this Moon card here. Possibly even some anxieties and fears. And how you overcome that is by getting out of your head, getting that rest like that Four of Swords represents. Not letting your head take over with the what ifs and the doubts. And that Knight of Swords energy, and it's showing that you're using that Knight of Swords energy. Okay. Too many. We just needed one. Yeah, you've got the Page of Swords. So, yeah, and that's finding that clarity, that wisdom, that those ideas of keeping you on your path and keeping that clarity. It's almost like the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords is working together. As in, the Page of Wands is giving you those ideas and those messages of what your true potential can be and what your passions are. And what's going to bring you happiness and balance. And then when this moon energy creeps up on you, giving you some uncertainties and some doubts, that Page of Swords is keeping those ideas coming and keeping that potential going, that momentum going, while you're trying to take that action on it. So, all right, the Four of Cups clarified with the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from something emotionally. So whatever this is that you are getting these messages about, of your potential, your passions, you're losing momentum in it with this Four of Cups, and you're walking away from it emotionally. You're forgetting to use your heart in it. You're now getting that fire energy and that clarity that you need, but you're forgetting to put the emotion in it. Okay. And some of you might not be as much forgetting to put the emotion in it, as some of you may be actually going after something that is more emotionally satisfying, a lot more, to bring you more of this happiness, more of the love and joy in what you're going after. And you've got the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So yeah, it's when you start feeling that boredom or stagnation, or that what's going to bring you that emotional more happiness, it's saying here, it's like you've got that clarity, you're strategizing, you're putting together a plan to now put into motion, and you're thinking of the stability and the longevity and the growth and the material wealth that it's going to bring for you, Aries. But what it's now lacking is, once again, that sun energy, that love, that life. So you've got it all here, but what Spirit and angels are really trying to encourage you to do is now make sure that you really are passionate about it and something that you're going to love. And I can't see, honestly, if this is a career choice that you're trying to make. And the readings have been vague in that area to me, which tells me that a lot of it is just kind of within yourself. It's within your whole world, your whole life type deal, if that makes sense. So you're looking at this in your career, in your relationships, in your friendships, that balance. That's Hades. He's saying peekaboo and beep, beep, beep. He's definitely a chatty Kathy today. Okay, let's clarify this Two of Cups for you in your challenge and advice. And that's, and I already am getting the message. It's like connecting with your soul, being in alignment with your soul type of vibe. Finding the things in your life that bring you kind of that mirror image of yourself. Yeah. And it's clarified with the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Swords. You're having conflict with that. And that's totally understandable, Aries. I mean, you are a fire sign. It doesn't mean that you don't have emotions or feelings or love or happiness. I mean, of course you do. You're human. What it means is that you're finding conflict and deceiving yourself, that opportunity to incorporate more of that in your life, to instead of being so driven by just your passions and that fiery side of you, that juggling 1,000 things, that entrepreneur type of vibe, which is still, that's you, that's what makes you. It's saying you're kind of depriving yourself and deceiving yourself of fully being in love with what you're doing, in life, enjoying it from all aspects, because that's the one thing that you're more likely not to take into consideration when you're, say, career driven or getting over obstacles and challenges. You seem to leave the emotion part out of it. And that's very common, when you're running a business, when you're very successful, when you're a boss, when you're in those positions. Because when you start taking too many feelings and emotions in it, then who's going to run the place? Who's going to, be the one that has to be fair but still kind of a hard ass? So this is more, like I said, this is more as in just a well-rounded life. It's not saying that, in your business you have to all of a sudden start having therapy sessions and stuff. It just is saying more for yourself as you're going about your daily routine, your daily life. Remember to find the joy and the love and the happiness in around you. Not always having to feel like you're running a business or being in charge or what have you. And you've got the Hangman here with it, which is saying, becoming aware, looking at this from all perspectives, different perspectives, and becoming more aware of how you can incorporate more playfulness, more happiness and joy in your life. Well, now he's done talking, now he's squawking. All right, so justice is clarified with the Ace of Pentacles, the Star card. And once again, it's saying to find that balance between your head and your heart, having hope, remembering you are directly connected to the universe, and that the stars are there to guide you, and that you are light. You bring light to situations. And there's hope and there's balance the Star card's another balance card along with a healing card. And you've got the Tower. So there is, it's like, by finding balance in your life, by finding that justice, that balance within your life between your head and your heart, and that well-rounded emotional place, there's healing that will be done that you probably will even realize or maybe not even recognize. Because sometimes when people say healing, they picture something else. We're constantly healing and regenerating. without really even recognizing that we are. But with this Ace of Pentacles, it's like you will be rewarded. And there's some kind of offering. It's like Spirit and angels are offering you the opportunity to grow and to heal and find that balance from old beliefs and it's like old beliefs, and like the Tower can represent like unstable foundation. So old relationships that didn't work out because they just, you know, basically the foundation just couldn't withstand it anymore. You know, old jobs that didn't pan out, or old businesses or promotions. So it can be any of those things it can represent. And like I said, it can just represent your old way of thinking, like illusions of how you've been conditioned from a child. And that's what this balance will bring to you, is it'll bring you the gift of healing and balance and more growth, more stability, and a new belief and a stronger foundation to work from. And that foundation is within yourself, Aries. It's within your own energy of finding that growth and going after these things, and your true potential and your true talent is what that gift is, essentially. So yeah, I think that's what I got for you pretty much in the tarot, Aries. Like I said, these readings have been, everyone's reading has been kind of like this. It's not pinpointing just like a relationship or a job or just all these crazy feelings. I mean, it's really crazy the energy that is around us right now, that the universe is sending out. And especially that moon in Cancer is, and I told you this on your last reading, it's a very strong energy right now, especially for people that have healing to be done, or that think very analytically and logically. And I've noticed that in the readings, that's what's coming out. And it's to, what it says, it's to break down old beliefs. It's to break down old conditioning and old ways that society has made us believe that we have to act and what we have to give up in order to become the kind of person we want, or to have the kind of relationships that we want. And it's one of those things that if we can really achieve what Spirit and angels are trying to help us do, you're going to notice a whole new level of everything in your life, within your relationships, within your job, within your mindset. So anyways, let's get your spirit animal card to close off your reading for you. While I shuffle these, if this reading is resonating with you, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. It really helps me grow my channel, and I truly do appreciate your guys' love and support by watching. I love being able to channel these messages. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for putting up with my annoying birds during them. Like always, I apologize for them. And Hades is being really annoying with his bell. So, all right, Spirit and angels, what spirit animal do you have for our Aries to help further guide and support them moving forward? Please and thank you. I actually thought that they would be pretty quiet because they were all sleeping, just falling asleep when I started readings. But as soon as they heard their mama's voice, that soon changed, obviously. Okay, you guys got the dolphin play. And that's exactly what I was saying. It doesn't, like, all these cups don't necessarily mean that you have to be all lovey-dovey, crying, you know, couples therapy. It actually an energy more of bringing more playfulness to your life instead of feeling like you always have to be that one juggling, always have to be the boss man or woman. So the dolphin is swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. There's Hula. So that kind of, you know, that sums it up in the fast, easy way, Aries. Remember to go with the flow. Remember to surrender. Things don't always have to be in control of everything. And enjoy life. Have fun. Laugh. Kind of like that, when all that vinyl lettering first became really popular that we were all putting in our houses, or I was. It's like live, laugh, what is it? Live, laugh, and love. You know, that's kind of what it reminds me of. So anyways, Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope that this helps you moving forward. And until next time, my beautiful Aries, I send you peace, love, and light.